roadblock that you have to be successful in this business, and more importantly, to help improve human health. I have a couple of things that I want to say today. As I talked about in Las Vegas, it's all about human metabolic health. The metabolism is the sum total of processes the body performs every single second. And if we want to be healthy, we need to support human metabolic health. And there's many factors that's destroying metabolic health. First and foremost is the modern processed diet. Most people are eating nothing medicinal. You think about when people get up in the morning and they eat a bagel on their way to work, right? Or a muffin. And then they get to work and they eat pizza or tacos or something that they bring in, that the company brings in for a company lunch. And then you get home and you're so tired and the kids are ready and they're cranky and they want to eat. And then in a frozen TV dinner and some rolls, right? And then you finally have a chance to sit down and relax, and then you start hankering for that chocolate or that ice cream that's in your freezer. So you've gone an entire day without eating anything medicinal, and that wreaks havoc on your metabolism. So I'm proud that what we do here at 3 is we are the solution for human metabolic health. You think of our products, Vitality, it provides the enzymes, the probiotics, the prebiotics, the vitamins, the minerals, the chlorophyll, everything the metabolism needs so it can proper functioning. And then you have our Eternel, 200 milligrams of resveratrol, a miracle molecule when it comes to supporting healthy aging. And then you have collagen, our powerful beauty from within product that contains 5 grams of the best collagen peptides on the planet, that contains the right peptide, the signaling peptide, hydroxyproline, this dimer that signals to the body to make more collagen. Then we have Purify, which removes toxins from the body, toxins that come from touching receipts, from touching metal cans, from touching surfaces, from the food we eat, the water we drink, the air we breathe. To push those out of the body is a big, big deal. Our Revive products to support a healthy inflammatory status in the body, that's a big deal because inflammation, runaway inflammation, is the root cause of poor metabolic health and poor human health. And we have our immune product, which supports healthy immune system. None of that can happen, metabolism can't happen properly if we don't have natural energy. And that's where our kinetic product comes in. It increases the production of ATP, the energy molecule, the energy currency of the body. And then, of course, we have GLP-3, our premier human metabolic health product. Now, a lot of people think GLP-3 is a weight loss product. It's not. It's a human metabolic health product. It supports metabolism. Now, how does it do that? Well, it supports several different facets of human metabolic health. Number one is energy production and energy transport throughout the body. So ATP is an energy currency of the body, but upstream of that is glucose. Glucose and insulin, they are responsible for creating ATP through a bunch of geeky biochemical mechanisms, glycolysis, gluconeogenesis, Krebs cycle. We can chat about that later if you want. But really, what GLP-1 does is it makes sure that glucose levels are controlled in the body and make sure that the insulin pathway in the body is supported and promoted. It makes sure that we have really good transport of molecules, that molecules are being broken down when they need to be broken down. That's called catabolism. Molecules are being built up when they need to be built up. That's called anabolism. And what's amazing is that GLP-1, these GLP-1 receptors, this pathway, is found in pretty much every cell of the body. It's found in the heart. And that's why there's great clinical research. You can go look it up on binding to the GLP-1 pathway, supporting the GLP-1 pathway, and heart health. There's great data on supporting the GLP-1 pathway and brain health. And real quick, if GLP-3 has supported your brain health, raise your hand. Okay. When it comes to sleep, GLP-1 receptors are involved in the sleep cycle, not only in the brain, but in other processes in the body that are responsible for sleep. If GLP-3 has helped you sleep better, please raise your hand, either on the screen or your emoji or both. Wow. Look at that. Amazing. Getting a healthy sleep is one of the most important things that we can do. If we don't sleep well, it wreaks havoc again on the metabolism, which causes a domino cascade, which causes issues in all other parts of the body. Kidney health. There's great GLP research on supporting the GLP-1 pathway and kidney function. Blood pressure. So I heard from one of our brand ambassadors that he just had his blood pressure checked, and his blood pressure had been high before, and he could tell you this story himself. But the only change that he made was taking GLP-3, and now he has healthy blood pressure levels. Blood pressure has been maintained and supported. So I want us to think bigger. That yes, GLP-3 can help us with weight management, and that makes sense because weight loss is a side effect of bringing our metabolism back into balance. But it's so much more. GLP-3 is a premier metabolic health product. The world is starving for a metabolic health product. They need it. We need metabolic support. We need metabolic health, and we need it now. And GLP-3 is a product that gets us there. So I want you to remember that three, our Simple Six, our GLP-3 product, our Kinetic, and even our skincare product, our skincare system, Visage. These are premier assistance, solutions for human metabolic health. So remember that as you go out and share. I'm grateful for each of you. Thanks for sharing your products. We couldn't do it without you. I love you. I support you. I salute you for your great effort. And I'm grateful to be with you all today. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Dan. I appreciate you doing a phenomenal job as you always do. And I appreciate the kind words. I know everybody loves seeing you both on these Zooms and in person. So fantastic. Appreciate you sharing on the science. And again, good job to all the field for getting these products in people's hands. I want to say this about Dr. Dan. If you stripped away the business side of three, if you stripped away the network marketing direct sales side, and you just looked at our company and looked at the products and you said, Dr. Dan, in 30 seconds, sum up what your goal is. Here's Dr. Dan's goal. And I will say this for him because he shared it with me so many times over the last few years. His goal is to make the world a healthier place. His goal is to get healthy products in as many hands as possible. And we are completely aligned on that. So again, Dr. Dan, thank you for all that you do. To share with you the benefits and what is available right now from the 3 Limitless packs that we announced in Las Vegas, I'm going to invite on one of our fantastic leaders, Jessica Johnson. She's going to be sharing with you out of North Carolina what we have right now as far as the packs and the importance of what we've put together here and the value and benefits of what you get. So I'm going to welcome on none other than the person we call JJ, which is Jessica Johnson.
Awesome.
Jessica, the floor is all yours.
Thank you, Daniel. Awesome. Thank you. And today, I am from North Carolina. Today, I'm in the mountains of Pennsylvania picking up my daughter from school. And so if the Wi-Fi goes out, I'll be right back on. Okay, but let me get through this with you guys.
We can hear you great, Jessica. You're fantastic.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. So first, I want to thank Daniel and his team for putting together these packs. And the more I looked at them, the more excited I got to share this with you guys. So promotions, when Daniel puts these things in place, I want to let you guys know it is for us. It is for us to be more successful in the field. And somebody's paying for the promotion and the extra money. And that is 3 International, and that is Daniel. So he is taking one for the team so that we can be more successful, enroll more people, get more product to people's bodies. These packs are brilliant, and I have to tell you, I've been here 3.5 years, and these promotions get better and better. So I'm super excited. Let me break this down for you guys. We call it a promotion because we have to promote it. Okay, if he's giving us a promotion, keyword promote. We want to promote these things because the packs don't sell themselves. We are the voices to get these packs to the market, to our people. I challenge you to take your list, go through your list of people that haven't joined you yet and say, we have the best deal we've ever had to join 3 International right now. And I'm going to show you why this is the best time to join. People will join for a discount. They will join for a promotion, I promise you. But if we don't tell them about it, we don't bring them on board. Okay, last time we promoted this through our team was the 4th of July, 20% off. Guys, our team doubled in cycles.
You are muted.
There
You
we
are
go.
muted.
Thanks so much. Everybody's cycles doubled during the 4th of July in our team because we promoted it. Would you like double cycles, triple cycles, quadruple cycles for the next 2 weeks? Yes. Okay, so this promotion ends, I think it's August 24th. Okay, so we don't have a lot of time. Start today. Tell people about it. One thing I love about this promotion, it is not just for brand ambassadors. We can enroll people on these packs. We had somebody today enroll a brand new person on the $960 wellness pack. It worked because he told them about it. So here, I'm going to run through these. You can see them on the screen, but I want to tell you what I love about them. Okay, and what we are coaching on, especially if you're a leader, take this information back to your teams. The wellness pack, the first one, I'm calling it the wellness pack on steroids. Okay, we love the complete wellness pack in our team because people get all of the nutrition. They get to try one of everything. Okay, this is like that on steroids because they're getting 2 months. Remember, they're getting a free kinetic, free vitality, free revive in that pack. But you guys, when you enroll somebody on that pack, you're getting a $90 PIB, $90 product introduction bonus. Are you kidding me? They are saving $256. So that's what you want to start with. Do you want to save 250 bucks? Yeah. Okay, we're going to try all the nutrition. This is the pack we want. It costs them 960, but they're saving 256. Okay? But do the math. Some of you have already. That pack, the complete wellness pack, on steroids is $45.71 a unit. $45.71 per product. Okay, we all know that we pay more money for these products. Okay, so that's the math on that. All right, the skincare pack. I call this the hold up skincare pack. Hold up, are you kidding me? We've never seen our skincare discounted like this, you guys. So for a new enrollment starting on the skincare, it's a $45 PIB for you guys. They are saving $244. Are you kidding? $244. The pack is only costing $479. You get 2 caviar, 2 visage, you get a free visage, a free toner, and a free cleanser. Okay, that equates to, if you do the math, $68.42 per item. Okay, moving on. I love this. Okay, Limitless Reset Pack. Hello, GLP. Are you kidding? This is awesome. Okay, so for 3 to 4 months of GLP, it'll last everybody 3 months, maybe 4 in some cases. Your PIB to enroll people on that pack is $60. They are paying $6.99 for the Reset Pack. Obviously, tons of GLP, 3 months. You're getting 2 free Purify, free Kinetic. There's $180 savings on that one for our people and for you guys. Remember, this is not just enrollments. We want to stock up. We want to buy at a discount. Do it now. Stock up. Okay. Lastly, the Limitless Performance Pack. Do you know any gym owners, trainers, athletes? How about athletes, people who exercise, people who work out? Okay. When you enroll them on this pack, you're getting a $45 PIB. They are saving $128 on these items. 5 kinetics in that pack. Who doesn't love that? Revive. We've got free kinetic, free revive thrown in for that. Okay, so remember, we can purchase ourselves. We can call our customers. Do you want to bulk up on your product? Now is the time to do it. I do believe that with these packs, it is the most beneficial way since inception that people can start in our company. So I want to remind you guys, this will really drive volume. Look at this like a business. We know the products are phenomenal, exceptional. We wouldn't be here otherwise. But look at this like a business. This will drive volume for you. It'll drive volume for your team. It will drive volume for the company. But remember the deadline. I would be promoting it every other day to your teams, and let's get it out there and be really intentional. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you, Jessica. Fantastic job. Love your passion. You're always fired up. You always do an amazing job. You did an awesome job in Las Vegas, by the way, and we appreciate your leadership here in 3. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Next up, we want to talk about the launch match bonus. Guys, we just announced this a few days ago in Las Vegas, And I've invited a couple of our fantastic leaders on here tonight, starting with Greg Ferraro and Christine Peterson. They're going to talk about the importance of this promo, and they're going to share with everybody on here, in case you weren't plugged into the Limitless Zoom and our live event from Las Vegas. They're going to share with everybody a couple things. Number one, what is this promo? And number two, why you personally should go out and share this with all of your new brand ambassadors here in 3. So with that said, I'm going to turn it over to Greg Ferraro and Christine Peterson, who are going to rock and roll and share with you more about the launch match bonus.
Well, thank you, Daniel. First off, I want to thank you for bringing this out. This is absolutely amazing to be able to get money in the new person's pocket fast and help them create a success story. I am very excited about this. We've got to take advantage of it. This launch match bonus, every eligible commission in the new person's first 30 days, they are going to be able to get matched up to $500. So what's an eligible commission? Well, it could be a retail commission. You go out and get a retail customer, that will be doubled for the first 30 days, up to $500. A product introduction bonus. You just heard Jessica Johnson talk about a PIB. We have team commissions. We have check match, okay, on your levels. As you hit 1-star, 2-star, 3-star and above, you get the check match. All of these in the first 30 days are going to be able to be doubled up to $500. So what does that mean? Well, let's use an example. Let's say that you went out and brought somebody into business and they got one of the big packs. That's normally a $350 PIB, but it's going to be an additional $350 on top of that. Well, let's say you went out and got a customer that bought $100 worth of product. Normally that would be 25%, $25. It's going to be an additional $25 if this happens within your first 30 days and you're a new person coming on. How about team commissions? As we go out and build those teams, every time we cycle, we get $35. Well, let's say you cycled 3 times in your first 30 days. That's normally $105, but it's going to be an additional $105. Let's say that you sponsor somebody and they go out and get a team commission. You're going to be able to get 20% check match on that, which would normally be $21. In this case, you would have made $501, but with this check match, you just made an additional $500 for a total of $1,001. Guys, this is what I love about this. For those of you that are out talking to people, it gives you an irresistible offer to get people to join now, not later. To get them in the system now and not later. But it also, when you bring them in, it allows us to help people create a success story. It allows us to get money in their pockets, which is going to give them confidence. It's going to get them excited, and they're going to want to go out and share to more people quicker, because the people that they share it with, they get to take advantage of the same bonus themselves. So now they can help their people duplicate those success stories. Daniel, what I love about this bonus is it gives us the ability to create massive momentum, and it gives us the leverage to bring in people right now.
Yes,
yeah. Go ahead, Christine, please. Thanks, Greg.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I think this is so exciting. I think everyone should be getting, first of all, getting their packs. Jessica, you did an outstanding job, and great information about the matches. And I want to tell you, we have to have FOMO, fear of missing out. We have to create the momentum, just like Greg said, and you have the sense of urgency. This is really important because we have a limited time, but it will set you up for great success. So what are we doing? I can tell you in my area, we're already creating events. As Eric War said, the old is new. So we're doing Zoom calls every day. We're doing live events. Like tomorrow morning, we have a live event in Houston. And then after that, on Monday night, we have onboarding. And then we're going to teach those people all about the matches, how to rank up, and then to bring guests to the following Saturday. And then they will bring guests to that. And then it's like a wheel. Everybody just moving. We're presenting, we're signing up people, we're onboarding, we're duplicating, and we want to take advantage of this to create this for the fall, because you have a lot of events. You're going to be exposed to a lot of fall events during from Halloween to festivals. So you want to be out there, get into those events, sign up, get to know the people. You need to, first of all, I would tell everybody this afternoon, after we get off the call every old prospect you talk to and just give them a call and just say, you know what? I need to talk to you. I have something really exciting to talk to you about. Give me a call quickly. It's urgent. And do a voice text. Don't just send a text out to everybody, but you got to hear your voice. And once you get them on and just say, oh my gosh, I've been so excited. I have some exciting news to tell. But tell me, what's going on in your life? You just don't want to bombard them with these new matches and everything else, but you need to get to know where they're coming from. How are your children? What's going on in your life? Are you still at the same job? Oh, you are? Are you a little worried about AI taking over your job? You know, and then they start talking and say, you know what? I know I might have a solution for you. Would you be open? Or are you planning to do that forever? Well, of course, nobody wants to do it forever. So I have a solution. But you need to be talking to everybody, calling old leads, and then calling everybody in your team, and then teaching them this new matches and duplication. But it has to start today. You can't wait for the weekend. We have to create this FOMO, this sense of urgency. Move, and take advantage of everything. Because kids are going back to school, you're going back to work. We're going to build the biggest billion-dollar company in the history. So thank you so much.
I appreciate you, Christine, and I appreciate you, Greg. You guys did a fantastic job. You know, I was thinking yesterday how fortunate we are. When you look at a company, especially a company that's only a little over 3 years old, you normally have 1 or 2 or 3 or maybe 4 amazing leaders. And when I look at the lineup and the talent and the people that spoke in Las Vegas and the leadership we have, starting with Jessica and Greg and Christine and the other leadership that you're going to hear from in the next couple of minutes, guys, we have a bench. And, you know, Eric Worre talked about having a deep bench. We have a deep bench. And he talked about going back to the basics in the old school, which I know everybody agrees with. It's so powerful. It's so simplistic, but it's what needs to happen. But we have a deep bench of leadership here. And I couldn't be more proud of you guys. So Greg, thank you. Christine, thank you. Up next, we're going to be talking about our next trip, which as a company in North America, our next trip is in Miami, Florida. Welcome to Miami and the Cito a Miami. I'm going to be saying that the next few months. That's a great song, by the way. We played that in Miami, and we just loaded the 2 Miami videos in the app for you guys to use. But on this Zoom, we have the privilege of having Colleen Olitsky and Dr. Alicia Clevenger. They're going to be talking about the importance of the trip. And I want to say this, by the way. So often people will go, because I've had a few messages since Vegas. Oh, I live in Florida. Why would I push for Miami? I'm just going to say this. I'm going to be as raw as I always am. Then you don't get it. It's not about you. It's about the person that never gets to take a trip and gets to go spend a couple nights in beautiful Miami. Oh, by the way, bigger than that, it's about getting together with your teams. Oh, by the way, bigger than that, there's like 4+ dozen other states that don't live in Florida that want to go to a beautiful, warm location in the wintertime. I'm fired up for Miami. It's going to be an absolutely amazing trip. So with that said, we have Colleen Olitsky and Dr. Alicia Clevenger on here to share with you the importance of promoting and qualifying yourself as an example for Miami, Florida. Ladies, welcome to the Zoom.
Hello. We're here.
Hi, Alicia.
Awesome. Good to see you, Dr. Clevenger. Good to see you, Colleen. It's all yours.
I even dressed for the event, but I threw a cover up on so I'd keep it PG. My bathing suit is on and I'm freaking ready. I love having trips to run to, not just for myself, but for my team. I think promoting them and keeping points for your team every week, it keeps them so engaged and having them do those IPAs you want them to do. And I just think, even if you're even a little bit competitive, like it's fun to set a goal and hit it. And then once you're there, to be surrounded by other leaders and lean in and learn from them. Sometimes you hear one thing that just changes everything for you. And then you're taking, of course, pictures and videos and you're putting that on social media. Dude, I'm telling you, I've enrolled a lot of people from posting pictures from trips. Like, what, a free trip? What, you're doing what? I mean, the FOMO that you create and the curiosity from posting on social media, from winning a trip is phenomenal. And lastly, what Daniel said, Humbly speaking, yeah, Jason and I can pay to go to Miami by ourselves and rent the yacht and do all the things. But you know what? Number one, it's not about me. But number two, I'm not going to pay for 5, 10, 15 other people to go to Miami with me. But if I can show them a way to earn it, yes, I am all for it. Once you do that, something really clicks in your heart when you have that first person earn it and you see something in them change. You're going to be addicted to it because it's like the best feeling in the world.
It is. All of that. I'll piggyback off that a little bit. So a few things. First of all, about this trip, there are people who haven't been on trips. We had somebody who had been on the cruise that had not been on a trip with her husband since their honeymoon. You guys, they've had children, their children are in high school now. They had not been on a trip together by themselves. That is a really big deal. And the fact that we can take people and help them and show them and nurture them to earn this trip is huge. People love to travel. I love to travel. I really love it when someone else pays for my travel. Like that's a really big deal, right? When somebody's going to pay for me to go on a trip, 100%. I think the greatest thing about this trip promo right now are the time frames. You guys, there's times that we have a trip and the qualifications end and the trip isn't for 3 or 4 months. And then you enroll these new people and they come in and they're like, "What? You all are going on a trip?" And I can't even earn it, right? Like this is huge. You literally, it ends in November and the trip is the next month. So that's such a short time frame. I got time to help people earn it. My goal when I earn a trip, I love contests. I'm contest driven. When my goal is always to earn the trip first. Like run, be the example, and then show them how I did it. And so one of the things we're working on really hard is I created Holly created a tracker. We have a tracker for our team. It not only helps them with their list that they're reaching out to, so help people create their list, help them with their pipeline of people, help them get information in people's hand, help them enroll, and then we make a tracker to help them track their enrollments. Like I'm tracking, so if I enrolled Cindy today, I'm helping Cindy being like, I'm keeping track of how much Cindy's enrolling, like keeping track of that volume. So they want be that example, be that duplication for people so they can do that. So let's talk about, let's break this up on how to qualify. I'll go through for qualification. We'll let Colleen go through the VIP. So how to qualify. So you have to earn this trip, you have to have 10 new brand ambassadors and customers. They have to be brand new, not in the system. This is going to help you build our team so big. Okay, so we're going to help do that 10. If they come in as a brand ambassador, the volume on what they have to come in on has to be 200 volume. They come in as a customer to count as one of those 10, it has to be 100 volume. So that's awesome, right? So let's get those 10 done. Here's the thing. If they come in, and let's say they come in with 100 as a brand ambassador, it's not the 200. The volume still counts. That's what's really awesome. They don't count as one of the 10, but the volume still counts towards the 10,000 volume you need to earn the trip. So if I'm going to enroll Cindy, because she's at the top of my screen, let's help enroll her. Let's help her build her business. We can use 5,000 from Cindy's team to help earn the business, but then I enroll Greg. We can use 5,000 from Greg's team to help earn the business. And right there, we can do it, right? That's with 2 people. Now, it's going to take more than that, but that is the example of how to earn this trip and do it and help more people do it. However, if you want to take this trip to the next level, Dr. Colleen's going to tell you how to do that.
Heck yes, VIP. So this is, you have to do what Dr. Alicia just said, accomplish that first, and then the first 20 people who do an additional 5,000 points volume, you're going to earn all those awesome things, the early VIP, the 3 nights, the travel vouchers, and the VIP dinner. The first 10s is where we're really all running as fast as we can, are going to get that phenomenal yacht experience, which my husband and I just put that on our vision board not too long ago. So to be able to experience it would be amazing for that manifestation and law of attraction. But the cool thing about this too is that none of the existing volume from anything of any of us have ever built it has nothing to do with anything. So this is all starting over from scratch, brand new. Anyone can not only earn this trip, but also run for that VIP experience. So let's go. We're ready.
I know. I love that it's like even playing field. here we go, right?
I love that. You guys are awesome. Colleen, thanks for bringing your passion and your fire. Dr. Alicia Clevenger, I've never seen you in a hat before. You're looking like you should be in Miami right now. You're like just all looking all cool. By the way, both you guys did a fantastic job in Las Vegas. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I couldn't be more proud of both you guys. Different styles, different messages, different delivery, but both absolutely fantastic. So thank you so much. We have had Jessica, we've had Greg Ferraro, we've had Christine Peterson, we've had Dr. Alicia Clevenger and Colleen Olitsky, who have all done an absolutely amazing job. And last but not least, we are going to have Holly DeMont and Lori Ferraro talking about what we have created recently, which is the 3 Power Day Academy. They're going to be talking about what this is, the importance behind this, the strategy, the intention, and why this is so important for not only you to be at every event that you can possibly be at, but to make sure your teams are at every event. So I want to turn this Zoom over to Holly DeMont and Lori Ferraro while they talk about and share with you why you do not want to miss the 3 Power Day Academies. Holly and Lori, it's all yours.
Wow. Okay, Lori, here we go. Okay, you guys, I'm so excited about this that I put a tracker together and I'm like, invite people. So the most important thing to do is invite. Don't assume that your team, your brand ambassadors, your new brand ambassadors, do not assume that they've seen the emails and the awesome communication from corporate. You have to personally give them that invite and say, join me. So one of the reasons why you would want to go to as many as possible is to, one, lead by example and show, I am going to Salt Lake City, September 12th. I'm going to be in the seat. I would love for you to join me. Here's my ticket. Could you get in around the same time? Assume that they're going to say yes. Assume that. And then what happens is when you put out that invite, those handful and who or more say yes and they join you there, then they're going to experience it. They're going to sit in the seat. They're going to learn. They're going to learn from different speakers. They're going to hear Daniel Piku with the company. They're going to hear Dr. Dan Gubler with the science and the products. They're going to hear about the compensation plan. They're going to hear about the connecting, inviting, objections, all of it, all of the skills that what it takes to be successful. And they're going to be like, I wish so-and-so was here. I wish this person was here. I wish this person on my team was here. Well, guess what? There's another one. And that's when you're like, you know what? I'm going to commit. I'm going to Iowa now. The next one's in Iowa. The next one's in Jersey. And that's how you create an amazing ripple. That's how I've seen the biggest businesses be built. I was yesterday driving and I left a voice text of leaders and team members. And I said, the leader that really grasps this and really understands that the more people that I have in the seats at all of these events, they're going to experience explosive growth. I know that. I believe it. I know it. I've done it. I've felt it. And so whether you can get to 1, 2, whatever it may be, we want to see you there. We want to be in the community team 3 with you. You're going to hear, someone just asked me this. They're like, hey, are you going to have, if someone went, why would they go again? And I go, because there's different speakers and trainers for different topics at every single event. So Greg Ferraro may be doing compensation plan in Salt Lake City. We don't know yet. Greg's probably going to do it. Well, who's going to do it in Iowa? You know, that could be Christine Peterson. That could be Jessica John. You're going to hear different leaders and how they're training. So you may have the same topic, but you're going to have a different feel, a different energy, a different vibe. And these are powerful right here. So I'm going to turn it over to Lori. Lori has had amazing experience with leading trainings such as this and had growth with this. And she knows firsthand what could happen. Lori, what could happen? What could happen with people going to these events? We'll unmute you.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Holly. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. I agree with everything you said. I want to echo everything you said. Events are huge. And one of the things that I always say is if you could only get good at one thing in this business, which you can get good at lots of things, but if you could only get good at one, what you want to be really good at is promoting events. Some of you might say, gosh, I don't know if I could explain the comp plan. I don't know if I could do a presentation. I don't know if I understand all the product stuff. Guess what? When you're really good at promoting events, There's somebody that's going to do all that heavy lifting for you. What you have to do is get your butt and other butts in the seats, and the person with the most butts in the seats wins. So when you get really good at promoting events, that's when your business will absolutely blow up. We just had an amazing event in Las Vegas. It was a kick butt event in Las Vegas with amazing speaker after amazing speaker after amazing speaker. And there was so many golden nuggets all throughout the day. I guarantee everybody got so many golden nuggets written down in their notebooks. It was phenomenal. Now, a lot of those speakers that you saw in Las Vegas, whether you were live or on Zoom, they will be at these events. So again, you want to get really good at promoting these events. I mean, I have this flyer. If you don't have this printed off from your back office, print it off, write these down. Salt Lake City, September 12th, Des Moines, Iowa, October 10th, New Jersey, October 17th, Dallas, November 7th, and Jacksonville, Florida, November 14th. Those are huge dates. You know what events do? They create belief. When you're in a room with people who are winning, the belief becomes tangible. It's like, oh my gosh. I remember when Greg and I went to our first big event. We had a mentor and he said, you got to get to events. We went to our first big event. It was 8.5 hours away. It was also in a different country. We drove 8.5 hours up to Canada. We went to an event. We showed up excited. We showed up prepared, and we showed up all in. And I can tell you this, 10.5 months after that event, our income doubled. Our income absolutely doubled. And we were able to above and beyond take care of our bills and way more than that, because we went to that event with expectancy. We went all in. Don't just invite people to the events, lead them to the events. It's not, are you coming? It's, I want you there with me. Let's go together. There's something huge about that. So don't just build a team that knows the information, build a team that has experienced it.
I love that. I think that's so good, Lori. I think you and Holly did an absolutely fantastic job. There was not, you know what's interesting, guys, about this industry is when you've been there and done that and have the t-shirt, you know, there's an old saying, hey, we've seen a lot of things. When you listen to a Holly, or you listen to a Lori, or you listen to a Greg, or a Christine, or Dr. Alicia, or Colleen, if you, any of the leaders that were on tonight, or Jessica, guys, they have so much experience on the product side, the business side, the event side, promoting a trip, promoting something like 3 Power Day Academy and the importance of that. I would just say this, take all that's been shared with you tonight and say, you know what? How do we go out there and share the packs? How do we go out there and make sure that we're qualified for Miami? How do we go out there and share the launch match bonus like they did with us to talk about the sense of urgency and the importance? How do we go out there and share with our teams like Holly DeMont just did and like Lori just did? How do we share with our teams the importance of the 3 Power Day Academy? And as Lori said, it's all about promotion. It's promote. He or she that has the most butts in the seats win. I can guarantee you this. If everybody that was in Las Vegas had 2 to 3 times the people at the next event, your group, we could see in a 30, 60, 90-day period what would happen to your group if you had double or triple the amount of people. For some people, that's going from 5 to 10 or 15. For other people, it's going from 50 to 150 as far as attendance goes. I bring that up because I want everybody to learn on here the skill of promotion. It's so important. So I want to thank all of our leadership. We're going to wrap up here in just a couple minutes, but I want to thank all of our leadership who were on here tonight. By the way, you're going to start seeing a lot more of this. I think the new currency in 2026 and 2027, I think collaboration is the new currency. And I know a lot of leaders in our industry don't necessarily collaborate. I look at it in other companies. I look at it in different older companies that have been around for decades. And you have all these pockets of leaders that work in their own teams or their own group, but they really don't collaborate together as leadership. And I'm here to tell you at 3, we want to do it different. We want to make our leaders superstars. I think so often, by the way, CEOs and C-level executives and ownership, they're afraid to put up the leadership because they're afraid that the leaders will get spotlighted and they'll take away from this or they'll be highlighted here. I say bull crap on all that stuff. What I say is I want to highlight leaders that deserve to be highlighted. I want to recognize our leadership. I want to put the people in the right positions to promote the right people that know how to promote what three's about. So we're going to end here in a couple of minutes, but I want to share with you a couple things. I jotted down a couple notes yesterday, and I want to share these as we close. Everybody did such a phenomenal job here this morning, but I want to share a couple things. I jotted this down. Number one, heroes kill duplication. Don't make it about you. I just feel like this is so important. I was thinking about it, and this hit me backstage in Las Vegas. I wrote down in my journal, heroes kill duplication. Why is that a big deal? Because I think anybody, by the way, you see the people that succeed that are 4-star, 5-star, 6-star. A lot of times there's big personalities, right? And they're charismatic and big personalities, and they dress the talk, they walk the talk, and they dress a certain way, they carry themselves. But everybody's got their own unique personalities. But I bring this up. Heroes kill duplication because I don't want you to be the hero. I want you to figure out how to duplicate in 3 so you can have a massive business. I don't want you to be the hero. I want your new personally enrolled person to be the hero. I don't want anybody on here to be the hero. I want their teams to be the hero. So the first thing I want to share is heroes kill duplication. We need to figure out how to make you duplicate. The next thing, now I put this backstage in Vegas, is I want each of you to know how important you are. I think so often when you're in an organization like this, it's very easy to get lost. And by the way, we're not a multi-billion-dollar company. Imagine if we had an event and it had 20 or 30 or 40,000 people in a massive arena or a stadium. You'd really feel like, wow, is there room for me here? I saw those 10 or 15 superstars on stage, but there's tens of thousands of other people here. You'd really feel at that point, I believe, like a number. I'm here to tell you that no one today in 3 is a number. No one. If you're out there and I don't know your name, or a 4-star does not know your name, or a 5-star, or a 6-star, or maybe it's your own upline, your upline 4-star, 5-star, 6-star. They don't know your name. They don't know who you are, who he or she is. I want you to know that you can work to be known. We are still at that amazing spot right now from a timing standpoint. And I bring that up because I want you to know that we value you. And I also want you to know that you are important to our mission and our goal here at 3. I think that's so important to know because when you look around the room and there's thousands of other people, I think it's very easy to go, hey, I'm number 791 out of 10,000 here. You're not 791. We had 325 of our key leaders in Las Vegas, and we had tons of people from all over the world live with us across the world on Zoom, on the virtual hybrid. But I want you to know it doesn't matter your number, your member ID number, who you are in 3. I want you to know you're important to this mission. And I don't want you to ever question, do I mean a lot to 3? Do I mean a lot to my upline? Does Daniel know who I am? Does my upline 6-star know who I am? They're a great couple. I'd love to work with them, but I don't think they know who I am. Go out and do the work and put in the time and grow. And I guarantee they will know who you are. The C-suite, the executives at 3, I actually hate that term, executives, the corporate team, the people that will know your name from recognition. We will know your name because you qualified for Miami. We'll know your name because you earned the VIP for Miami. By the way, the VIP in Miami is going to be wacko. Vegas, there's not much you can do. You can get a party bus, go to a nice Encore beach. It was awesome. Miami, I've already rented the boats. We're already having the food show up. It's going to be a VIP experience. Star Island, Palm Island, bring your swimsuits. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be a blast. Okay, next thing. I don't know why I jotted this down, but it just came to me in Vegas. I said, owning a car used to be a sign of wealth. Well, only the poor people rode horses. Now owning a horse is typically a sign of wealth. Then I put how the stables have turned. I think I meant tables. Okay. I put on here, I want everybody to go out and grow their business and realize what's important. And this is what I want to close with. There's only 3 things to me that are the most important. The most important, number 1, is taking care of you. I didn't say your family. I never said taking care of your spouse. I never said taking care of your kids. I said taking care of you, because till you can take care of you, you can't take care of your spouse. Till you can take care of you, you can't take care of your kids. Till you can take care of you, you can't take care of your grandkids. So number 1, as we close here tonight, I want to say this. I want everybody out there to take care of you. And that's in every aspect. That's from personal development. That's in growing a business. That's in getting to know who your upline leaders are. That's in throwing yourself into the new person. That's maybe going for a walk in the morning and putting some personal development, a Jim Rohn, a Tony Robbins, a Les Brown, a John Maxwell in your ear on your AirPods. Whatever it is for you to make you better, I want you to know how important you are. You are. I've said this over and over. Tony Robbins used to say, I love you. Now he says, I have to love me to be able to love you. I want everybody on here to figure out how to love yourself. But number one, I want you to know how important you are to 3 and how important you are to you. That's the most important thing, how important you are to you. I've only got 2 more things. Second thing is I want you to know how important you are to this world. I know that sounds very generic. And you say, what do you mean? I want you to know how every interaction, what happens. There's a cause and reaction in life. I'm a big believer in this. I'm a big believer that one smile can change a room. I'm a big believer that believing in somebody that was a 3-star today and might be a 4 or 5-star a few months from now. I'm a big believer in pulling that person aside at a local, at an event coming up at a 3 Power Day Academy and saying, hey, I just want you to know, Marie, that I believe in you. I want you to know today you're a 3-star. I don't think in October of 26 you're a 3-star. I actually think you're a 4-star. And I've actually already written it down. And you might not have yet, but I wrote it down. I actually wrote down your success date for you because I believe in you so much that I'm helping you create something that you can't even see yet. That's my second message. I want you to know to be the bridge. It gave me chills leaving Las Vegas because I felt like leaving Las Vegas, we had 20, 30, 40 people that are stepping up and growing and being given, they've got a platform, they've got a microphone, and maybe it was 5 minutes, maybe it was 10 minutes, but wow, to watch people leave with a new level of bulletproof armor around them and a new level of confidence, you can't put a price tag on that. That is priceless. Visa says don't leave home without it, or MasterCard or whatever. I'm telling you, don't leave home without that bulletproof armor around you. And last but not least, we are going to build a massive company. I want everybody to know, because I think sometimes, by the way, things can happen, right? It's like, well, hey, this happened here, or this person happened here, or maybe I was disappointed in a team member here, or maybe I thought that these 3 people were showing up to Vegas and they didn't show up. By the way, never count the ones that don't show up. Love on the ones that do show up, right? Don't spend any time on the ones that don't. The timing just wasn't right for them. Something happened. But my message to you is this. We are going to build a massive, massive movement. We are already building a massive movement, a massive company. But to do that, I need you to believe in you. To do that, I need you to believe in others. And most importantly, I need you to go out there day in and day out. Guys, I'd rather have the tortoise. No, let me say this. I'd rather have the passion of a tortoise and the work ethic and consistency of the turtle. I don't think it's one or the other. Somebody asked me literally 2 days ago, Daniel, is it more important who you know or what you know? And I said both. You can know the most important people in the world and they can put you in the right rooms, but if you don't have the information and know what you're doing, you'll never stay there. It's not who you know and it's not what you know, it's both. And I would say in this business, so often people about the tortoise or the hare, I'll take both. I'll take the tortoise all day long for the consistency and just plugging along and day in and day out and qualifying here and sponsoring this person and getting one left and one right and doing another call and doing another one-on-one at Starbucks. I'll take that person all day long as the tortoise. But boy, I'll tell you what, tortoises, they take a long time sometimes. I want the hare to run with too, that comes out of the gate and says, get the heck out of my way. I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to get that gal or that guy, and we're going to get a small team together and we're charging forward. So I don't think it's the tortoise or the hare, and I don't think it's who you know or what you know. I think it's both in both scenarios. I believe in you guys. I love you guys. I couldn't be more proud. I've been so fired up the last couple of days about doing this Zoom, and I couldn't be more proud of our leadership. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for going up. I'm proud of this entire community, and for everybody that's on here tonight, we have hundreds of people. You should be on here presenting. I want you to step up in the next 30 days, the next 45 days, the next 60 days, so that you can be on a future Zoom presenting. Thank you to everybody who shared. Thank you to Dr. Dan for knocking it out of the park. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and make sure you're promoting the 3 Power Day Academies. You're promoting the launch bonus. You're promoting the new packs, and I expect to see your name in the lights for Miami coming soon. Love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for plugging in. See you guys.